Yeah, it's been about a little over a week now, so starting to get to know the guys, starting to get to know the defense, getting around, with the staff and everything. Big guys have been a great help. Scotty, Harlon, who I've known for a long time, and had a great relationship, so he's been great. And just getting out there and seeing what they can do, what they do well, what we need to do better. It's same as when I left. It's still football at the end of the day, and it still comes down to developing players and putting them in the best position, to succeed. That's what it's all about, whether it's pro ball, college ball, giving those guys an opportunity to go out and make plays. What do they do well, right? What do they need to do better? And it all comes down to the fundamentals at the end of the day. Can you run? Can you tackle, right? Can you use your hands? Can you make plays on the ball? All those things are going to come down. And then the guys that make the plays are the guys that are going to play. I think with the situation of me coming in, I think I got here on a Friday late afternoon, and we were practicing Saturday morning. So for me, it was, okay, I got to pick up what's going on, what's already in, and getting to know the players and what they could do. But to me, it starts with, from the ground level, the fundamentals, the footwork, right? My eye discipline, okay? Tackling, getting off blocks. That will never change no matter for however long we're going to play. And that's what we got to work on. And then guys that can make plays. Who can cover, right? Those corners, they got to be able to cover. And then that's going to be a big thing as we go and compete against the wide receivers on our offense, which is a great challenge for us. Yeah, I've known Coach Tucker for a little while, and the opportunity came up. We talked a little bit, and then obviously my relationship with Harlon, that was important because I knew I'm coming in, I'll be working with him, we'd be working side by side, and that was important to me. So after the communication went on from there, I've been here many a time before, visiting when I coached at Princeton before I went to Buffalo, and I loved it here. Obviously things they were rolling at that time, and it was just a great atmosphere in the Big Ten. Opportunity to coach in this league is another great thing. So when the opportunity came and we discussed it, it was just something I felt like it was the best thing for me and my family. Where I got to know him. I came out here, I think it was like 2 times I came out in the spring, winter, spring, when they were practicing. They had a clinic. Coach Narduzzi was here and Coach D'Antonio, all those guys. So that's where I first came here to this campus and saw everything. And I was like, wow, I used to say this would be a pretty neat place to coach. And I ended up going to Buffalo, and that's where I was the last 6 years. And then when this opportunity came, it was like, well, okay, here we go. This is it. Just kind of, just one of those where myself and Coach Tucker, where we communicated. When there was an opening, we communicated. Next thing I knew, hey, I'm definitely interested, and then started moving, and then next thing I knew, I was on a plane and I was coming to East Lansing. I think the biggest thing is for any of our positions, but guys that are going to be team players, that are going to play the game hard the right way. They're going to have the details. They're going to run to the ball. They're going to tackle. They're going to be disciplined. They're going to be tough. They're going to be selfless. Those are the things that, no matter what, that's what we want from our guys. And then now we need to get these guys to play at a high level, right? And make plays. We got to be able to make plays. It's the bottom line. I came in, it was, hey, I got a fresh slate on all these guys, and I told all our players that as well. I asked the coach, I said, I don't want to know anything about the players. I said, I will assess that as we move forward and I get to know them, not only on the practice field, but guys coming in to meet with me one-on-one, so I can I didn't recruit any of these guys. I don't know them personally, so I need to do that. And then, from there, it was, okay, I need to learn the playbook, what's going in, so when I go on the practice field, I know what's going on. And then when I go back and we don't meet, we finish our meetings, I'm here by myself, solo right now. So I'm watching games. I want to go back and be able to watch a game, and I'm going to watch Penn State game, Michigan game, whichever game it is, and just see these guys play. So now I'm seeing the call. All right, I got the call. I kind of have an idea of what's going on. Now I want to see these guys play. And then I can get a feel for how everybody plays strengths, weaknesses, what we need to work on so that we can go on the practice field and work on those things. We were similar in some of the coverage and scheme that they did here at Princeton. So there were some things when I would study, I would get Michigan State film and watch it. And I was trying to put the pieces together. Well, that's why I came out here. So when I had free time, I'd come out here and get with those guys to have a great understanding of how everything fit, from the run game to the pass game to the blitzes. So I can bring that back with me to Princeton and then teach it to our guys. So you can watch the film and kind of guess, right? If you're watching a film, hey, it looks like they're in single high, it looks like they're in split safety, but do you really know exactly what they're doing? And that's why when I came out, that's why I was coming out here, to get the details. I'm very fortunate that the coaching staff let me do that and come in and share that with me. Sure, I mean, it's at the end of the day, you're coaching the guys that you got, right? It's funny, Darquez is here, so when I was coming out here, I was watching him, and then I've been coaching pro ball, so I've been coaching against him. I see him when I'm studying defensive film. I would see him, with Cincinnati or wherever, and so we were laughing about that. But at the end of the day, whatever the scheme is, right, we need to be able to put our players in the best position to succeed, right? Whether that's this technique, whether it's up on the line, whether it's off, whether I'm bailing, whatever it is, what do they do well? And that's what I'm getting right now to these last 4 practices that I've been involved in. No, I don't think, from pro, I'm still going to be the same person that I am. I'm going to coach them the best of my ability to help them succeed in whatever coverage we're playing, and the fundamentals and the techniques. Whether I was coaching on Sundays or Saturdays, the players want to be great. They want to be coached, right? Some people do it different than others. But at the end of the day, they want to know that, 1, you care about them, and 2, you're going to help them succeed. And that's my philosophy, that they understand that I'm here to help them. And I'm going to do everything I can to help them, not only on the football field, but also grow off the field. And we did the same thing with pros. It's a little bit different because you're dealing with some older guys, and they might be married or with kids and stuff like that. But it's at the end of the day, it's all about those guys and doing everything you can to help them.